Yes, are Ugandans ready for change? They show that they really desire change, but are they really ready for change? This could be the most important election Uganda has ever had. Yes, it could be the most important election Ugandans have ever had. Guys, welcome back. This is the Uganda Awakening, and in today's video, I would like to speak on one important issue. I'm sure you have observed and have gotten a sneak peek of what we should expect as Ugandans come 2026 when we go to the polls and elect the next president of Uganda. The incumbent, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, his campaign is expected. His campaign strategy is really expected. There is nothing new that we should. We are at this point, we are accustomed to this man's campaign managers ferrying people from one place to another. And many people are just realizing that this has been happening. 2016, that was the first time I traversed the country when we did I Pledge Peace campaign with the Yali Mandela Washington Fellows. This was my first opportunity of working with the Ugandan musicians, and specifically, of course, as always, Honorable Kyagulanyi, who gave this campaign for peace in 2016 elections a huge boost with his song Dembe. He partnered with us. We took pictures of him and as well as many other musicians that got involved in that campaign. But it's not me talking about bragging, having worked with the Robert Kyagulanyi in that kind of capacity before. It became quite the big deal it is in the politics of Uganda. What I'm trying to let you know that ferrying people is not new. I remember in Fort Portal, when we had our activation of I Pledge Peace campaign, we ran into the incumbent Yoweri Kaguta Museveni campaigning in Toro region. Yes, he was campaigning. A multitude of buses. We struggled to even get hotels to stay in Fort Portal. So many buses of people, mostly, of course, from Kampala, they took over Fort Portal. And we knew not to go in the same direction that they were going. Otherwise, it would have become so impossible for us to do our own I Pledge Peace activations in that moment. So now what is happening? Well, while he is now ferrying children with many users on social media mocking the campaign of Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, dude is getting kids out of school to attend his campaigns. We have seen disgraced musicians desperately trying to give morale to the people that are attending. Performances of Eddie Kenzo are so sad to watch. We're talking about a musician who once won the BET award. He is really out there doing his best to motivate voters in the audience. It is clear to see that it is mostly kids that are attending this concert. And we have also seen videos circulating of disgruntled individuals, of apologists that have such a huge influence online, complaining of not getting enough money for these campaigns. And the fallout between Bebe Cool and Kenzo, whispers are out there to show what really is motivating Ugandans to go to the Museveni campaigns. While that is happening, Robert Kyagulanyi is pulling massive crowds. Yes, massive crowds. But guess what? Apologists are adamant. They are saying that Robert Kyagulanyi Bobi Wine is also ferrying people from Kampala. Now, it is easy for you to implicate your rival with the same allegations that we know you're famous for. It is quite easy because you know that Ugandans are gullible, which is why the start of this video I asked, are Ugandans really ready for change? And being ready for change is not just going to the polls. Are you willing enough to cut through the noise of propaganda, which has served Yoweri Kaguta Museveni so well over the last 40 years? Essentially keeping himself in power because he knows what you want to hear. The truth is, when you look at the crowds of the National Unity Platform flag bearer, and you see the urgency, the passion, the willingness, the excitement, the mood itself can help you to tell apart which of the two campaigns is really resonating with the people. Now, resonating with the people is one thing. Finding courage is to rally around the campaign slogan, a protest vote, protecting the vote. It's not just you go out there and you vote in the morning, but you also stick around to make sure that the entire process is accountable and that there is no chance for the incumbent to utilize all the tricks of rigging elections, which is why the campaign slogan of these elections is clear for you to see. Many people are asking, why is he saying a protest vote? Why is Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu insisting that this is a protest vote? Indeed, it is. If you want reasons as to why this is why and one of the most important elections Ugandans are about to experience, and the choice of a slogan, protest vote, yes, Matthias Mpuga, we saw you watering down the strategy of using this slogan, protest vote. You're asking what Ugandans are protesting. In my next video, I'm going to cover a lot more when it comes to this slogan, the protest vote. These elections, and I would like to conclude this video by saying these elections are about restoring our national flag. If you're new here, by the way, before I conclude this video, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on that notification bell. This video, I've chosen that it should be as short as possible because I want to transition smoothly into a series of videos in which I am going to highlight the manifesto of the National Unity Platform. And I'm also going to give reasons as to why these elections are about restoring our national flag. What we thought was a revolution, courtesy of Yoweri Kaguta Museveni and the NRM, the signs have shown over the last 40 years that it was state capture. Now, when it comes to state capture, it means that the respect of not just our constitution, but the national symbols goes out of the window. And this regime has over and over again given us every reason to conclude that they have no respect for rule of law. They have no respect for free and fair elections. And they have no respect for democracy. What does that equate to? In a state capture, we have been made to believe under this state capture that the national flag and the crested crane, all these national symbols of ours, still bear any sort of meaning under this regime. It is only after this man, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, and these criminals leave and are defeated comprehensively in free and fair elections, that we will then reclaim back not just our constitution, but our national symbols. And it's not by coincidence that the choice of Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu in rallying everyone that comes to his campaigns to fly the national flag. It is symbolic in every sense of the word that we reclaim back our nation and get it out of the grip of Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Yes. Thank you so much for watching this video. I want you to also leave a comment. What do you think? Do you believe that Uganda is under captivity? And if you also don't share this view, give me any reason as to why you don't share this view. Do you still believe that the NRM revolutionized Uganda for the better? Let me know what you think in the comments section. I would like also to hear your opinion on how campaigns are going for you. Keep safe and remember, this is the Uganda Awakening. Bye.